You can probably tell from the ugly Christmas sweater and the Christmas lights in the background that the end of the year is near. So I thought this would be a good moment to share my thoughts and my predictions for AI and design in 2026. So in this video I talk about the 3 changes that I expect to see in 2026 and more importantly how you as a designer can take advantage of them early on. My name is Ruben Stom, I'm a graphic designer and I make content about design and AI. And if that sounds something that you're interested in, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and I hope you enjoy. The first change is accessibility. So big tech companies are investing heavily in AI, so it's inevitable that AI will become part of our daily lives. And more people will get used to it and trust it and start using it. So what does that mean for us designers? I expect that many successful AI tools will shift towards a much broader audience. They will become more accessible as they become easier to use and even for people with no technical background. Take the website builder Lovable as an example. So not so long ago, even though it was a no-code tool, you needed some basic knowledge about websites for things like setting up a database or connecting payment processors. But now it offers full backend integration and hosting right out of the box, so you don't need to understand databases anymore. You just say, I want a login system and I want a place to store my data and everything will just work. So soon a 14-year-old kid can build an entire website for a school project faster than writing everything in a document and doing manual research. And at the same time, tools like ChatGPT and Gemini will replace a lot of entry-level design work. So image generation will keep improving. And if a local business needs a quick flyer or someone who needs a wedding invitation can create something decent with just a single prompt. So the big question here is, if everyone can design, where does that leave us as designers? And my answer to that question is simple: we adapt. And I believe that the way to adapt is to niche down, to become an expert in one specific field and choose a niche that you care about and that you know deeply. And it's not just about the niche, your design style should also be very specific and recognizable. And you can't compete with AI on speed and you can't compete with AI on price. So what you can compete on is on taste and on experience. And that's that personal touch where humans will still win over AI. So a design studio that does this really well is Path. They create client-ready templates specifically for interior designers. Very niche, very clear audience and very recognizable style. And because they are so focused, people are also willing to pay more. So how do you as a designer stay ahead of the AI wave? In short, you niche down, you serve a specific audience and use your personal taste and experience. And by doing this, you'll position yourself as an expert. Well, the second change is the rise of niche AI tools. And while the bigger AI companies will move towards mass audiences, the smaller ones will focus on very specific problems for very specific users. And this is a huge opportunity for us designers. If you position yourself as the expert in a certain field, you learn and implement the newest AI tools focused on that field, then you have a very big advantage. An example of such a tool would be the website The New Black. If you are a designer that focuses on e-commerce and fashion, then this tool can very easily upgrade your design work. Let's say you're designing a fashion website for a client. Then with The New Black you can create fashion mockups, product videos, swap models and even create entire product photo shoots, all with the use of AI. And this tool is specifically created for this niche and has, because of that, so much potential. It improves the look of your design, it fastens the design process and it saves your client money by not outsourcing an entire photo shoot for each item. And this gives you a major advantage over other designers. So the key idea here is simple. If you know your audience, you know which AI tools can improve your work and their experience. And because so many new tools arise for specific niches, you cannot learn them all. So instead, double down on the specific AI apps that you and thus your target audience will benefit from. And that will make you so much more valuable and prevent potential clients from turning to AI or general designers who just take on every client no matter the fit. And this will become your unique selling point. And it connects directly to the first point of this video: position yourself as the expert. The third change that I expect to see are hyper-personalized tools. So far I talked about focusing on a niche, focusing on a clear audience and learning the AI tool specific to your niche. But I think that there's another big opportunity here: creating your own tools. So with no-code platforms like Google's AI Studio, it is incredibly easy to build simple apps that solve very specific problems. And I think that this will actually become the standard in the near future. So where I used to search online for applications, I now often just build my own. For example, I recently wanted a very simple calendar app with a clear overview of the coming months. And instead of looking for the perfect app, I built it myself, and it took me about 20 minutes including the backend. And another example is the tool from my previous video. So I created my own UI design library with a single prompt. And it lets me store design elements and design styles that I like and then copy them as prompts into other tools. And because of this tool, I can build apps that look consistent and match my personal style by just pasting in a single prompt. The main takeaway here is not that everyone must build apps, it's more about the mindset. So when you repeat the same task or the same prompt over and over again, you could ask yourself, can AI help me automate this? Can I turn this into a small tool? And that tool could be a very simple GPT or a no-code app or even a personalized AI agent. And AI is clearly moving towards personalization. We're not fully there yet, but thinking this way already gives you an advantage. So to summarize how designers can stay ahead. Niche down and position yourself as an expert by choosing a specific field that you like and have experience with, and create a recognizable style for that specific audience. Then stay up to date with the latest niche AI tools and use them to your advantage. And this makes you more valuable than the general designer. And improve your own workflow with AI and look at your daily tasks, and if something is repetitive, see if AI can help you with it and can help you automate it or simplify it. I wanted to end this video with a personal note. I read the AI news every day and I love it, I find it interesting and it helps me with making these videos. And I also know that there's a lot of controversy around AI with job loss, plagiarism and uncertainty. Those are all real concerns that I read about every day, and as a designer myself, I feel these issues too. And in this video I focused on how designers can use AI in 2026, and my videos are all about AI tools and designers, but that doesn't mean that I ignore the risks. And there are still many unknowns, but the one thing that I truly believe is that AI can never replace a genuine human connection, and being kind and being patient and a personal approach matters now more than ever. And you can make the best design in the world, but if the experience is bad, clients and customers won't come back anyway. So take a personal approach and simply be kind to each other. And that's your real advantage over AI. So with that said, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope you enjoy the holidays with your loved ones. And I'll see you in the next one.